You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
a lot of people get adapted to that. My dad used to tell me, don't become institutionalized. It's okay to understand the system and be able to get through the system without getting yourself in some bullshit, and just don't get used to it. You know, because when you get used to it, then that's when you make it a living in there. And that's what I did. I told myself, don't get used to this shit. Because I was in some places where I was comfortable as fuck. I loved it.
Right.
I was making money in that bitch. I was doing whatever the fuck I was doing, and when it was time for me to leave, I was kind of like, oh, I was bummed out. Why I gotta leave? Bro, you going home? Gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm sitting there like, damn, but I'm supposed to make some money this Thursday. Like, nah, fuck that money. Get up out of here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that my dad kind of told me not to do. It's like, don't get used to that shit, because you'll definitely get caught in that tunnel that'll keep you there.
Right,
you
right,
know?
right. I did want to take it back to just growing up
Right.
on Florence. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of stuff did you see? Like, how was that for you? How was your experience?
It was kind of rough living out here, you know, in the city, because I mean, it's a lot of shit goes on like in every other neighborhood, man. It's not just this neighborhood. This neighborhood just happened to be one of the bigger ones, and you know, a lot of shit was going on growing up. You know, I just kind of like try to glide around all the bullshit and just basically stay out of harm's way, because it was lurking. It was running around looking for us. You know what I mean? And I kept my composure. I kept, and you know, jail had a lot to do with me staying alive. You know, me being in the system so much kept me off the streets and not in harm's way. Even though in there, you know, shit could happen too, man. A lot of shit happens in there as well. But at the same time, out here it was like a whole different world, man. Like, you know, and I feel like growing up over here was a blessing and a curse, you know, at the same time. The blessing because I love my homies, you know, I love my family, my people from over here. And the curse is because, of course, you know, the cops gave us a hard time for being from here and being, you know, having the last name I have because of my dad. And, you know, they dealt with him for years and years and years as well. So they just having that last name, me and my little brother, and then we had a rough time because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like it wouldn't end. It wouldn't end. It was rough.
Yeah.
You know something? I want to speak on that, man, because going back to your old interview, you gave me the vibe that you was born in, not sworn in.
Right, and that's what's funny about it is that I believe if I really wanted to just be part of it, I could have without having to go through the whole getting jumped in, because I had so much love. You know what I'm saying? My boys were already from there. Like it wasn't necessary that I said, hey, I'm gonna just join this shit. That was my decision. That was my choice. And like I said, we were born right here on this block where my homies is where we at. You know what I mean? Like it was more of a choice. I gotta say, like it was my choice to just join and get jumped in the right way, the proper way, and you know, really be part of it. Like I look at it as a family, not as a gang. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not. We don't wake up every day saying we about to go out there and do bad shit. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, there's positives, things that are going on in this neighborhood. People, you know, doing, you know, stuff for the kids and stuff like that. Like it's definitely not always negative. And you know, I'm proud to say that I'm part of this neighborhood. You know what I mean? I'm proud to be part of Florence. Like I'm everything we do is for the better now. Like a lot of positive things happening this year, last year, like a lot of positive stuff, and I'm you know, blessed, and everything that I do myself is for my family and for my friends and my people that I grew up with. Man, I want to see everybody come up and succeed, one way or the other.
You know something? I want to say something for the people that's watching this.
Right.
And when Baldacci touched on it, Florence is a community, not a gang.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to really listen to what he's saying. It's a community, not a gang, man. Now, you kind of opened up the door a little bit. You don't have to speak on it if you don't want to. You was talking about that a lot of good things happened last year. Can you point out one of those things?
I mean, there's, you know, I won't mention certain certain gangs or whatnot, but I will tell you there's a lot more peace going on between places that would not see eye to eye for the life of me, bro. There's a lot more positivity in that, and I feel a lot of lives being saved because of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people are alive right now because of that, and it's a blessing to see that. You know, to see my people be able to communicate with other gangs that we had no love for, no likes, no nothing. It was just all pure hate. You know what I mean? And now I feel like we're progressing and being the bigger man and looking at the situation like, okay, hey, we're all men. Like, why continue this? You know what I mean? Let's make something better for the kids that are growing up and going to school, and the kids that are you know, that's the future. The kids are the future. So why do we want this to continue and see our kids die?
For other gangs that are looking at y'all as leaders and pioneers and just trying to see like how the fuck do you pull that off? You know what I'm saying? That might want to.
Right.
Like
it definitely was trailblazing.
That part.
No, for sure. It's definitely something big, and you know, it just happened, bro. I mean, I can't sit here and explain how or who or what. It's something that happened, and it's something that, like I said, I'm blessed to be able to see with my own eyes and acknowledge and appreciate it, because it's not something that happens every day from people like, you know what I mean, like of our nature, from our hood. Like, it's not something that just happened, you know what I mean, and it did. It's like you wake up and there's snow in Los Angeles. Like, you tripping out, man. What the hell, snowing?
That's exactly what happened.
All you can do is appreciate it, bro. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? And like I said,
it's a beautiful thing, man.
It is.
And it definitely shocked. It shocked a lot of people. It's shocking. I was shocked.
Right. It left a lot of people in a maze and just, like you said, wondering how did this come about? You know what I'm saying? And it's, like I said, I don't even know. But at the end of the day, I'm for it, and I'm happy that it's, you know, it's peace now, because I mean, I want my son to be able to walk to the store. I want my little nephew to be able to walk to the store and get back with whatever he brought from the store, and not end up on a corner dead or arrested or because of everything that's going on. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a positive move and a blessing to be part of everything that's going on here.
Now, I just had some thoughts, man.
Right.
I wonder, how did the law enforcement feel about that? Because you'll think that they'll be excited about a peace treaty between two different neighborhoods.
Right. No, that would be the first thing you would think, is that people would be. I'm sure that not all of them feel the same way. I'm sure that they have mixed emotions and mixed feelings about what took place. I'm sure some of them are happy to see that. That's something that, like I said, it doesn't happen every day, and at the end of the day, it's kind of less worrying for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they don't got to be out here worried about this or that, or you know. And then there's some that'll probably look at it like, oh, that's less work for us now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think they probably got different views and different emotions on towards that. You know what I mean? For the ones that are happy and proud about it, man, I respect that, and you know, it's appreciated.
Yeah.
And for the ones that don't, it's like that's your choice and your way of seeing, you know, how it is. Like, and that's totally fine with us. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, it's a positive thing, and it's either gonna be respected or not. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I respect it. I think it's definitely a higher move to make. Like, it's definitely a good positive thing. You know?
Yeah.